I know. This is the year I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna go to the gym every day. I'll go back to the gym tomorrow.
Settle down in the place of dreams, float away in the scenery. Take a backpack of what you need. Let's explore the world we see. All the dangers have been made up. You believe what they say. Through the heartache, I would stargaze. No invasion today. We've come this far, through wind and rain alone. So take your chances to embrace the waterfall.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to another video. So, every year around this time, you get a whole new influx of people into the gym. They're all looking to either get in shape or lose weight. It's their New Year's resolutions. And by February 1st, all of them have forgotten that resolution and have stopped coming to the gym. And now you can get your machines back because, you know, for the last 3 or 4 weeks, you weren't able to get on a lot of your machines. So instead of making a set of other resolutions that you're going to break before the end of the first month of the year, do this instead. Evaluate your goals and set your goals. So today we're going to go over how to do that and what you should do instead of making yet another set of resolutions you're going to break.
Clock's ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober.
Whew. Well, today was a rest day, which means cardio day. For those of you who are looking to build an athletic physique, don't skip cardio. You primarily do your resistance training, yes. However, your rest days, quote unquote rest days, should be doing cardio. It doesn't matter what kind of cardio you do. You can do jump rope. I like to jump rope some days, and the other days I like to do what I did today, which is go to the nearest middle school or high school track, run sprints on the straightaways and jog the curves. And you do that for 1 mile if you can't get very far, 2 miles if you're a little more, your endurance is a little built up, 3 miles. I wouldn't go any farther than 3 miles on your rest day, just because you do want to, you know, allow your muscles to recover. But that will help build up your endurance. It'll also help burn a little bit extra fat, so that you end up getting that slim physique with low body fat percentage that a lot of you guys are looking for. Just finished watching Wonder Woman 1984 on HBO Max. First of all, I really hope that Warner Brothers is able to stick to their plan of releasing the new movies both on HBO Max and in theaters. Personally, as a father with 2 little ones at home, it would make it a lot easier to go see some new movies. If I don't have to go anywhere, I can just come down to my living room and my wife and I can have date night. That said, this movie was enjoyable, but it was a little thin on the plot. The action was fine, plot was a little thin. It felt a bit like Aladdin meets, you know, DC Comics. So because of that, I have to say maybe 5.5, 6 out of 10. I wouldn't see it again, but it wasn't an unenjoyable movie. All right. Now that I finished doing some minor surgery on my new toy that I accidentally broke when I was playing it earlier, let's get into the rest of the video. Alright, so I'm going to try and multitask here and try and take care of some of my tactics practice while recording this video, so we'll see how it goes.
Where am I going now? Just falling over dreams. Now I'm just so far gone, this isn't what it seems. Taking me so damn long, it's fading from belief. I need to slow this down, it's burning from beneath.
Come break this line before tomorrow dies. Holding on for what is worth my life. I am not on time. I'll make it up the vine. Find my way to giants in the sky. Tonight it comes to life.
So topic number 1, make goals, not resolutions. Instead of making yet another resolution that you're going to break in less than a month, evaluate your goals. Goals are different from resolutions in that resolutions are just behavioral changes. Goals are targets you want to achieve. For example, instead of saying, I resolve to save more money this year, you create a goal of, I want to put an additional $5,000 in my savings account this year. Specifically, you want to make your goals what's called SMART, which is specific, measurable, achievable, for this particular case, reasonable, and time-bound. Sorry. Goals should be quantifiable. You must be able to define the success criteria for your goal. It also should be achievable. You must be able to accomplish that goal. If your goal is to fly like Superman, that's not an achievable goal, you're not going to make it. It also should be reasonable, meaning you shouldn't have to go to a extreme in order to achieve it. For example, if you want to lose 200 pounds this year, but you have to stop eating completely for the 6 months first 6 months to do it, that's not a reasonable goal. And it should have a time limit. This places a sense of urgency on you, and it's kind of like your boss giving you a timeline, only you're the boss. So the first step when you come up to New Year's is to evaluate last year's goals. See how you did. If you set your goals last year instead of making resolutions, then you want to see what progress you made on your goals last year, and then define new goals, or potentially even remove goals if you no longer want to accomplish them. So, for example, let's say that you had 4 goals last year. One was to save a total of $100,000 in 5 years. One was to run a mile in under 7 minutes within 3 years. One is to do 30 pull-ups in a single set within 2 years. And let's say the fourth one, earn a master's degree within 3 years. And last year, you saved $20,000, so you made progress on your first goal. You ran a mile in 8 minutes, again, presumably making some progress on that goal. You did 35 pull-ups in a single set, so you accomplished your third goal, and you completed 25 of 33 of your credits for your master's degree, making pretty good progress on. You're 20% of your way to your savings goal. You might make an intermediate goal or a couple intermediate goals of, say, 40,000, 60,000, 80,000 for the next few years to get you to where you want to be. And then you still need to trim a minute off your mile time to reach your goal. So maybe you set an intermediate goal that you want to reach 7:30 this year. You completed your pull-up goal, so that one comes off the list. And you're 8 credits shy of completing your education goal. During your assessment, you decide that you want to keep your savings goal, you want to keep your running goal, and obviously make your intermediate goal there. However, you started a couple new businesses and no longer have a need for that master's degree. Is that getting the education is not going to help you. So you remove it from the list. You're 8 credits shy, you're just going to say, you know what, I'm not going to finish those last 8 credits, I'll move on. So your new goals would be, this is just your assessment here, save $100,000 within 4 years, because we keep in mind 1 year's already gone by if you had this last year. So that means that you need to save a total of $40,000 this year, of $60,000 next year, and $80,000 in 3 years. So that's your finance goal. And let's say you want to run a mile in 7 minutes within 2 years now, because again, all years are running by. So you set a goal of breaking 7:30 this year. So that's your current goal. Right, so that gives you, of your previous 4 goals, you're now down to 2 because you eliminated one and you accomplished the other. That takes us to the next step, which is now you want to add new goals. Once you've evaluated your previous goals, it's time to see if you want to add new ones and what you want to do. For example, since you achieved your pull-up goal, maybe now you want to add you want to start doing muscle ups. So you want to do 10 muscle ups in a single set. Or also maybe after you watched The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, you decided you want to learn chess. So you decided, you want to learn chess and achieve a rating of 2,000, let's say USCF or FIDE, doesn't really matter which, within 10 years. Keeping your previous goals, you have your saving goal, you have your running goal, and now you have 2 additional goals. You have do 10 muscle ups in a single set within 2 years, so we're going to set a time limit on it now, which means that this year you want to be able to do a single muscle up. Obviously, in order to do 10, you need to accomplish doing 1, and then you want to be able to do 5 muscle ups in a single set this year as well. So you want to go from doing 0 to 5 by the end of this year. That would accomplish 2 sub goals and get you halfway to the goal of reaching 10 in a single set. And then for your chess goal, let's say you're completely unrated, you've never played chess in your life. So the first thing you need to do is learn the rules of chess. Then you want to do that this year. You want to join a chess club this year. And then you have your rating goals. You want to earn a rating of 1,000 this year. And then within 2 years, you want a 1,200, 3 years, 1,400, 4 years. Let's go with, it's probably more realistic to go 4 years to 1,400, 6 years to 1,600, 8 years to 1,800, and gives you 10 years to reach 2,000. So this is a fairly long-term goal. It's a 10-year goal. All right, so the next step is write down these goals. I like to have a little whiteboard. I'll set it on my desk. It has all my goals on it. You want to write down what you're trying to achieve, and I usually put check boxes beside them so when I achieve them I can cross them off. Put it where you see it regularly. Anytime I'm sitting around doing nothing, that board is a reminder that I have things that I want to be doing. The act of writing it down reinforces in your own mind that this is something you want to achieve. So set your mind to it, and anytime you're doing something that is counterproductive to those goals, that list will hold you accountable. This is a way of shaming yourself into being productive. Shame can be a good thing. For example, if you wanted to do those 10 muscle ups, and maybe you wanted to publish a book or learn guitar or whatever, but you're spending 80 hours a week playing World of Warcraft or League of Legends or Fortnite, whatever the popular game is at the time, instead of spending 3 or 4 hours a week working on your muscle ups or writing or practicing guitar or whatever it is that you wanted to achieve, that list will make you feel guilty about not working towards your goals because you're playing WoW. Finally, start working on your goals. Why are goals better than resolutions? Well, it's simple. You have a target. Sometimes those targets will span multiple years, have several intermediate goals, but instead of resolving to go to the gym more, and frankly, if you went once last year and you go twice this year, you met that resolution. So set specific goals that you actually want to achieve. If you want to get in better shape, say that you want to get your body fat down to 15% or 10%, whatever it is you want to go get to. If you want to save more money, write down how much you want to save. If you want to get out of debt, make a plan for how you're going to do that. Whatever it is, make sure it's specific, make sure you have a plan, make sure you have intermediate steps to get to it, or if it's a goal that you can achieve in that year, and write it down. This will help you organize your free time towards progressing yourself. That's all for tonight's video. If you made it this far, thank you. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video. Until next video, keep improving.